So this is where it all begins. This is the Devil's Plantation, the Deil's Wood, the Deil's Plantin, as Harry called it, also known as the Bonnyton Mound, Castle Hill Mound, and the Devil's Wood. And this is the spot that Harry picked when he started looking into Glasgow secret geometry back in the late 70s. He was looking for a place to the south of the city that had good views, and this was a spot he thought was good and had the most chance of being an ancient site that would link up to other areas in the city. Now, it used to be a fairly quiet place. It's somewhat drowned out today by the noise of the cars on the southern relief road behind us. But for Harry, this was the spot he picked. And from here, he was drawing connecting lines to Duncombe, which is up behind me, that goes through Renfrew Parish Church, Crookston Castle, all the way through Duncombe as far as Ben Lomond actually. And going the other direction, it goes up through the city, up to the Camp Hill Mound in Queen's Park, and on to the necropolis and beyond. So this is a kind of key nexus for him. To the south, it goes to Dundruff Hill, which is in the Whiteley Wind Farm, and a couple of other sites that we'll be investigating later. So here's the mound on the top, and if I just turn around and give you a shot of this, you can see there's a couple of depressions in the mound. And there is records that the mound was actually dug into around about the turn of the 20th century by two workers working for the local laird, who of course thought there might be buried treasure there. But there hasn't really been any serious investigation since then. Some archaeologists came and looked at it when they were building the southern relief road here, and kept the road well clear of it. Originally it was suggested by archaeologists that it might be a motte, a Norman motte for a castle, but there's no evidence to suggest that, and the hill it's on seems to be pre-existing, so the mound has deliberately been placed on top of that. And normally it's a very atmospheric place. If you get here on a quiet day or a quiet evening, you can see it would be quite spooky. Indeed, Harry thought so. Harry used to make sure his bike was in top gear when he was cycling past this at night, just from the atmosphere that emanated from the mound. And even despite the noise of traffic, it is actually quite atmospheric. Just read you a bit from Glasgow Secret Geometry that Harry says. I chewed the end of my pencil for a while, looking for a site to begin his search, and then the name came back to me, the Devil's Plantin. That was it, the Devil's Plantation. It was supposed to be haunted, if I remembered correctly. Not that I ever believed any of these old tales, but the place certainly had an atmosphere all of its own. I always made sure I was in top gear when I cycled past it on my way in the dark anyway. The mound was marked on my OS map about a mile south of Mearns Castle. I drew a neat circle round it and pressed in the pin. I put the edge of my plastic ruler on the pin, swiveled the ruler round and then to my surprise a strange thing happened. The Mound, Mearns Castle and Crookston Castle all fell into rough alignment, but Alfred Watkins had written 3 points of the line does not make a lay. So I thought for a bit and then extended the line past Crookston Castle. It passed through the grounds of Renfrew Parish Church, which was probably of ancient foundation as Alfred Watkins had specified. This meant I had the foresight in a row that I needed to start my fieldwork. There was no way of knowing at the time, but by a stroke of sheer beginner's luck, I had picked in one of the best possible places to begin my travels.